guys, so I am back with a new video, and today I would like to tell you something about the Tamagotchi PIX that was released quite recently. And yeah, this is a version released in English this time, not in Japanese. The new feature, two new features in it are the touch buttons and a camera. Many people complain about the touch buttons. They say they are hard to operate, etc. They say that the batteries last like 2 days and they are already dead. That's bullshit. Don't listen to that. It's actually, to be honest, I find the touch buttons a lot more responsive than many previous versions. For example, the Music Star, which I just smashed the buttons, and I know they are clean because I am kind of a freak when it comes to that. I always keep the virtual pets clean. I open them, you know, I clean the buttons and the motherboard, etc. So I know that they are clean. I smash them and they are not that responsive, to be honest. The touch buttons are very responsive, and I would have to try really hard to actually activate the wrong button, to be honest, because people say like, oh, I touch the A button and the other button is activated. I have not had that at all. Like, seriously, I have no idea how they do it. I have not had that experience. So yeah, and when it comes to batteries, I play with it a lot. I do not use the camera a lot because I don't find it that how do I put it? Yeah, I just don't find that option all that exciting or whatever, so I don't use it that much, only for very few features. So maybe that's the problem. Maybe they take like shitloads of photos or whatever, I don't know. But my batteries actually last for at least a week. I know that does not sound like a lot, but for example, I know that also Meets and On batteries die pretty fast, especially when you use the Bluetooth option to connect to the application. So yeah, when you hear that the batteries last like 2 days and that's all, hearing that they last over a week, that's pretty good to me. And the thing that I strongly recommend doing is actually getting rechargeable batteries. I'm using the Panasonic Eneloop Pro ones, and I also have some cheaper ones. They work just fine, and well, you buy them once and then you just have them, right? You don't have to spend endless amounts of money on buying new batteries all the time, and you also don't pollute the environment that much, which is very important to me. So when they are, dead, you just recharge them and you use them again, and it's not a wasted purchase anyway, because even if you won't use them for Tamagotchis all the time, you will use them for other things in the house, like for example the TV remote or whatever, or even some Bluetooth mice, for example, for your computer and such. So I have a lot more of those, and I actually use them for things in the house as well. So this would not be a wasted purchase, I assure you. So yeah, this is a very strongly recommended purchase, like overall. So yeah, As you can probably already see, I do not have the original faceplate here. I have made this faceplate myself, meaning I drew it, then I printed it out, and then I also applied a shiny layer on it so that it's nice and glittery. The faceplates that I have made can be found on Gucci Garden. If you want, to print some out and use them with your PIX, and you can find the instruction on how to safely, well, to me, safely remove the faceplate. You can find it on my Instagram, in my IGTV videos. So yeah, let's get right to it. I left it 6 specifically to show you a cool feature with the buttons. As it's already showing you here, you have to press all 3 buttons at the same time. You can use just one finger, you know, across all 3 buttons. And then it will go straight to healing. So cute. Yeah, okay. So, the first icon is the status icon. In here you have 2 options, Tama stats. So here you have your usual hunger, happy meter, hunger meter, friendship, which is basically how much your Tamagotchi loves you, the Gotchi points you have earned through playing games as usual. Come on. See, I said that and now it's happened to me as well. Yeah, but I was being sloppy. Okay, so anyway, the Gotchi points, and then your username. You don't use it for anything. There is no website or application or whatever. It's just your name in here, and then the name of the character, the generation, the gender, which character you have, and how old it is. Yeah, and then you have the profile. So it's again your name, your birthday, and then your greeting that you can actually set up. You can change the greeting. And this is what the other people will see on their Tamagotchis once you connect your Tamagotchi with theirs. There is no Bluetooth here, and there is also no infrared. This is how do I say it? There is like a completely new feature introduced in this. With the use of the camera, you actually can read QR codes, and through the QR codes you can connect with other Tamagotchis, and it does not have to happen like real life, you know? You can just exchange the codes with someone, and then you can read the code, like for example the next day, and you're still gonna get the play date with the other character, which is really cute and cool. I'm sorry, my cat is just bothering me and doing some weird shit. So yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so that was the status icon. Now the food icon. So in here you have 3 different options. The first one is the usual fridge, where you have your standard 2 meals, and then you can also find additional foods that you have purchased in the fridge as well. Then, as usual, you have the restaurant, and please do notice how smooth the animations are in this version. I just love it so much. Welcome, how about a special dish? Okay, so here you have food, snacks, special, this changes every day, and apparently also every time of the day. And then you have the daily menu. This probably also changes every day. I am not 100% sure about that because I don't use this feature, those paid features at all, like, yeah, the restaurant. Because, yeah, I never use those. It's just a waste of gotcha points to me, to be honest. And then the most exciting one, which is cooking. Take 2 food photos. So now the camera is activated, and I will, for example, take a photo of my coffee and then my water, and then you mix the ingredients. And you get a new new food. You can either eat it right away or you can store it in the fridge. And the new food has been unlocked. Yeah. When you press the middle button, the character will come up. You can pet it. And you can also take a photo of it. The clover icon in this version has nothing to do with healing or whatever. This is actually playing with your Tamagotchi at home without going out and earning gotcha points. This is just to raise your friendship and happiness meter. So the first one is hula hoop. Oops. And then the next one is matching cards. It's basically just a guessing game. So she chose the middle one. Yay, I chose the right one. You have to choose the card that is matching to the one that your character has chosen. Okay, so the next icon is the bathroom icon. In here you have the toilet, the bath, and clean. So of course she does not want to go to the toilet. In here you give your character a bath. And in here you vacuum the living room. Here's your item box. In here you have toys that you have purchased. So for example, the science project. Then you have the accessories for the adult characters. You can have them wear different cute things. So for example, I want to go with the flower crown. She is such an adorable character. I love her. Then we have the furniture, which is awesome as shit. You can put 2 pieces of furniture in the living room, on the left and on the right side. So, for example, let's go with... yeah, the palm tree, why not? And then there is a different set of furniture for the right side. So for example, let's go with the spooky sofa. So since I have a very outdoorsy wallpaper, I just had a tent in there. And you don't have to like have both pieces of furniture in here. As you can see, you can even put both of them away. You don't have to have furniture at all if you don't want to. Like for example, I only have the tent here because it fits the overall theme, but on this side there's some cute butterflies, so I did not want to like cover them. So the last option is the decor, or however you pronounce that. And in here you can actually change the color of some of the items. Yeah, items and furniture. So in the first option you can take a picture of a color and then it gets registered. So let me take a photo of something blue. Okay, and then you can change the color of an item. Not all of them, some of them. Like for example, let's go with, I don't have those. Okay. So for example, the sofa. Let's go with blue. Okay. In here you have special items stored. You can get those through QR codes, for example. And you can find basically all of the items that can be obtained through QR codes. You can find on Mr. Bilinki's website, and I will make sure to leave you the link in the description down below so that you can access the website and see what other cool items, furniture, wallpapers, accessories, etc. can be found and obtained through the QR codes. The next icon is the door icon, and in here you can explore, and this is the AR function. And you can take photos. Your character also meets other characters in here. You can take photos of them. It's basically like going out to the park and meeting characters in there, and but yeah, you can like do this, for example, in your garden or in your room or anywhere else you want. This, of course, drains the battery like crazy. I don't use it that much because I don't care about it at all. Then we have the Tama store. Tama Depa. Oh, may I help you? So in here you have different wallpapers, items, accessories. Some of these change daily, same with the items. And in here you can take part in lottery once a day. Then we have the arcade, and the games change daily. In total there's 6 games, and every day you can play 2 different games. Let's see what's available today. Today's theme is sports. So we have the ping pong, which I do not like. And the next one is football, which I very much like. Oh no! You have to score the goals. If he catches it, that's like a minus point. No! Oh, yay! Yes. That's almost max. Yay! The games on this version are very, very pleasant. I like to play them a lot, to be honest. Then we have the park. In here you meet different cute characters and have conversations with them. They also sometimes give you tips, like in this case. And in here you have photos. So you can take cute photos of your character, and this is actually very similar to what the ID had, the photo studio. This is basically the same thing. You can either do outdoor, so of course the AR again, or in the studio, where the backdrops are actually the available wallpapers. I love this one. So let's do this one. And then it is stored in an album, which I will show you in a moment. The next icon is the camera, and you can take a photo inside or outside. So for example, inside. So it allows you to choose your living room, the place where you train for a career. I'll show you that in a moment as well. In your backyard, in the park, yeah, and that's all. And outside, that's again the AR function. And here you have the album with photos that you have taken of your character. The next icon is the phone icon. In here you have social. This is basically Tama Instagram. So those are the photos that you have, so to say, uploaded to your Tama Instagram, and you get likes. It's just a very cute additional feature. It does not do anything, it's just, you know, mark of the time, as I would call it, to be honest. The next icon is food. And you can order food. Hi. I have no idea how that works. I think it should already be in the fridge then. No. Okay, I am honestly not sure how that works. I have not used that option to purchase food yet. I'm sorry about that. Okay, eShop. So in here you can also find probably a daily selection of furniture. Ambulance, that's the same as clicking the 3 buttons to call an ambulance and yeah, have your character healed. And then you have the sitter. This is a pause function. And then it's just being taken care of. This is a very useful feature when you're busy. For example, you go to work or school or whatever, or you just have a busy day and you cannot like take care of your Tama, then it's a good option to use so that it won't die or whatever. Leave, I don't know. Yeah, they die in this one. There's a tombstone there. It's pretty sad. Okay, so that was all. Then we have the connection icon. Playdate gifts download Meetup. So in the Playdate you can either visit and then you give this QR code to someone, they read it with their camera, and then your character goes visit their Tamagotchi. You can actually, if you want to, you have a PIX, you can pause this video and invite my character. I just gave you an accessory, I'm not going to do that now. Then we have invite, and this is what you use to read another QR code to invite a different character into your Tamagotchi PIX. Then you have gifts, give or receive. This is like the same thing. You exchange items or profile information. You give the QR code to the other person and they read it with their Tama. And then they obtain either the gift or the information, you know, with your profile and such. Yeah. Then you have download, and with this one you read the QR code of the items, additional items, wallpapers, etc. What I mentioned before with the Mr. Blinky's website. You can get all of that from there. Meet up, send mail. This is interesting. Oh, you can. Sure, go away. That's my coffee. so you can actually schedule a meetup. That's very, very cute. I have not used that option yet, but I will want to try it out with a friend. And in here, of course, you read a QR code. Okay, so the next icon is the medicine icon. Oh, I wonder. So the medicine icon is actually... Oh, there's someone at the door. Oh, the food arrived. So it takes like, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. Oh, that's adorable. That's just adorable. This is the food that we ordered like a few minutes ago. This is so cute. Okay, I love this. What was I saying? Oh yeah. The medicine icon is what the equivalent of what I did at the very beginning with touching 3 buttons and healing your character. So I expect that actually the ambulance, which I have not used before, is for when your character is close to dying and there's like this spooky black ghost thingy above its head. So I think that's when you call the ambulance, and that's like your last moment to have it, yeah, not die and to save it. I've had a character die on me already, and this is the one, and that's the ghost that I mentioned. Yeah. My poor Violetti died on me. I also had a Sebirechi. Ninja... Oh! Okay. Ninja Niachi, because she's a cat. And Simaguruchi. Very, very cute. This was the first character that I got on this version. He's so adorable. This is a new character introduced in this version. Very, very cute. He looks like he's wearing pajamas all the time, which is very accurate in the pandemic situation. I mean, most of us like work from home now and wear pajamas all the time anyway. At least I do. Okay, then we have Tama list. So in here you can see the characters that you have unlocked by meeting them under different circumstances. For example, in the park. As you can see, there's a lot of them. Then you have the foods that you have unlocked, and there's also like a shitload of those. And I have unlocked very little. Same with the items. And in here you have friends, so the characters that have visited your Tamagotchi through the QR code. And the last icon is the settings. So in here you adjust the time. I think it's very nice that you can also change the year. In here you have brightness. I always have it like I cannot speak. I always have the brightness set to minimum in all my color Tamagotchis. First of all, because I hate bright screens, they hurt my eyes, and I have like everything all the time set on minimum brightness anyway, including my Tamagotchis. And second of all, well, it helps save the battery life a bit, so yeah, that's another reason. And in here we have sound on and off. So that's all for the icons. If you slide your finger across the buttons from right to left, you go to your backyard, and surprise, we have trees again. In here, your character will grow different fruits. So far, I've had apples and peaches. So you have to visit the tree every day to water it. So basically, you just go to your backyard, and your character will water the trees. And after 3 days, at day 3, you should get the fruits. So this is day 1, they just grew a little. Tomorrow they will grow a bit bigger, and then the day after tomorrow they will be ready to harvest. Slide again. And in here, you train for a career. Yeah. And then slide again, and you get the clock screen. Okay, so let's see the career training. It's cooking! I need to find a guide or something on how to influence this, because this is the 3rd time that I got the cooking career. The first time around I got playing an instrument, and I would really like to see other careers. So I am 100% sure you can somehow influence this. Maybe this is because I feed it too much. I fed it too much snacks. I don't know. I bet sooner or later, if not yet, sooner or later we will get a guide on how to influence the careers. The career is shown once your Tamagotchi leaves you, actually. The training is actually an additional game, and then once it leaves, it will evolve, yeah, for example, into a chef and go off to the Tama planet to live there and to pursue their career. So Sebirechi, my Sebirechi was a chef. And this one was a musician. Very, very cute. Very adorable feature. Oh yeah, and when you press the top, you activate the camera, you can take photos just like that. Yeah. And when your Tama is just lying around and you're not playing with it, and the screen is off, When you want to play with it, the buttons will not respond, of course, they are touch buttons, so if you want to like wake the unit, you have to press the top. You've seen me do that in the video already. I will just let it, yeah. So the buttons do not respond. So to wake it, you have to press the top. I honestly adore this version. I am totally, fully in love with it. I've had it for over a month. I did not turn it off yet, and I don't plan to in the nearest future. I just love it. To me, the PIX is basically a Tamagotchi connection with a color screen. I love it. It gives me very, very connection-y vibes, to be honest. And yeah, I really like it. This is a very, very nice change after 3 years of bullshit gene mixing. Yeah, so I really like this version and I strongly recommend getting one. Really, really. It's just very, very cute and very, very fun. So yeah, as you have seen in my previous video, it was an unboxing video of this. No, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. You have seen me unbox this. I am still on my first generation in the Tamagotchi Smart, so I do not feel comfortable doing a video on it yet. I am still figuring out some of the features, and I also want to like play through maybe 2 more generations to see, like, fully see and experience all of the options in here, and then I will do a video on this one as well. For now, I really enjoy it. It's very cute. I love the touch screen, and yeah, very, very cute. So yeah, I think this is all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!